Hey folks, I'm in my garage. Wanted to talk about the lures that I used out there fishing today. Tried a few things different just to see, switch it up a little bit. First thing I used was this. It's called a buzz bait. It's a top water bait. When you reel it pretty fast. It goes right across the top of the water. That spins, so it makes noise, it wobbles. It's supposed to attract the fish. Didn't catch anything with it. Used it for about 45 minutes. We'll try it again because it just might have been they weren't biting for this today, but enjoyed using that one. Just didn't catch anything on it. Second bait I used is rattle trap. I've lost a couple rattle traps before, so now I've lost 3 rattle traps because in this case casting broke the line off, and it's probably because I use a pretty, this is 8-pound line, so it probably needs a little bit more sturdy hookup than that. But that bait is kind of a pain. It gets caught in everything. It's got a treble hook on it, so I've had a lot of trouble with that one. As someone who's not as practiced at casting, probably more trouble than it's worth. So I'm going to take a break from those until I get a little bit better, probably a little different line setup and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, after that broke off, I went to this guy. This guy's called the Texas rig. And this is the rig that I've been using most often. Made up of 3 parts. It's got this bullet weight here at the top. This is an 1/8 ounce, but it can be different weights. It's got the hook there. You can see that. And then it's got a worm. And you can have various different worms. I use this one because it's got kind of this U-shaped tail here at the bottom that flutters really well. This is a bottom bait. Cast out, let it fall down to the bottom, and you kind of drag it across the bottom. It goes like that across the bottom. And every fish I've caught has been on this, every single one. And the nice thing about this one and why I use it so much is that it's very hard for this bait to get caught in anything or weeds to get stuck in it. It's because of the way that you rig it up. There's not many places for weeds to catch. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit down here, but not like other baits like this, where it's got a lot more points where weeds can catch it. Although that one's a top water, so that one doesn't really get in the weeds that much. But if you'll notice here, the cool part about it is the hook here is tucked into the back, right there, and that keeps the weeds. Boom! The weeds go right over it. But when the fish bites, bang! That comes right out. Catch that fish. So for anybody who's starting out, I recommend this just because it's low maintenance. You can worry about other stuff other than your lure. I'm sure as I get better and I learn more, other baits will start to come to me. But as far as starting out, I've enjoyed using this one. So anyway, the clip's coming up. We'll have these various baits in action. So take a look. Come on. What the? Wow. That just broke that line off. That's impressive. Let's see if I can skip it right under this tree here. Well, no, didn't work, but yeah. Boy, that was the advantage right there of having a Texas rig instead of a treble hook lure of some sort. Man, that treble hook, I would have been in there having to pull that out. This Texas rig, I'm not gonna say it never hooks on anything, but man, it is hard to hook on stuff. For someone who's kind of a newbie like myself, having that is huge. Lets me cast around cover with some confidence that I'm not gonna lose my lure every time I cast it. You know, so. Oh, see, hit the shore, hit the shore. That's how great I am as a fisherman. And it came right off. Fell right in a good spot there. That's the other part about it. Alright, so step 2, catch fish. Oh yeah, so yesterday, this is a good tip. If you put your rod down on the tailgate of your truck, and then you put something heavy on it, like say a kayak, it's going to break your rod, so that's an FYI. But that's why I have a new rod today. Under circumstances I wish didn't happen, but you know, that's the sort of thing you learn, you live and you learn. So hopefully you'll benefit from my mistake. Well, looks like it's going to be another day with no fish on the boat, but you know, as usual, enjoyed myself. Nice day, a little bit of wind today. Only lost one lure. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.